guys! So something you guys may have noticed in my previous videos is I can't talk. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with anxiety or kind of, maybe just a little. And it's not just me being shy or describing things as this and that. I literally cannot communicate like a functioning human being. Yes, for the most part it is just me mispronouncing words in a weird way. Like one band concert season, instead of saying Carol of the Bells, I said Carol of the Barrels. A recent example of this would be the job training I went to for my job. There's steps of customer service in this job, apparently. We were recreating each step. And so I went up to the front of the room as a volunteer and I got the greeting, the first one. But as soon as they went to talk to me, all that came out was, hello, thank you for coming to... Welcome, what can I give? Thankfully the instructor had a sense of humor and so did the other classmates. And they all laughed. But oh my god, I couldn't get past hello! Who can't get past hello? That is an actual thing that happened, unfortunately. I kind of think of multiple things at once where I'll be thinking of something and something else pops into my head. So if I'm focusing too much on one thing and I mean to say another, they get mixed up or they don't come out at all. One of the best examples of this was when I was hanging out with a really close friend of mine where I was trying to describe the peninsula in Russia, how it looked a lot like Alaska because of the land bridge, and so it shares a lot of similarities. Anyways, I want to say there's a place in Russia that looks exactly like Alaska, but because I was focusing on the one part, instead it came out, there's a place in Russia that looks exactly like Russia. My friend literally looks at me and goes, "Nah, shit, Kaylee," like anybody else in the world would have done. A similar occurrence to this was at the beginning of my old job, but let me set the stage up. All throughout my teens I was told to never get fired as it would be on record. I was new for one thing, so I was pretty crap at the job. I was scolded for messing up a lot, and I was already on my boss's hit list basically because I sucked at my job at the time. So I was terrified. So no pressure, right? At the time this happened, I was already mentally kicking myself in the face as I had already screwed up. I had turned my back to go check something, and when I turned back around, I was going to read the order back like we were supposed to do. And I was supposed to read a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, medium-sized combo with a drink. But instead it ended up saying a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with a medium-sized doofus. I called a customer a doofus. Like, what? The poor man came in asking for a bacon, egg, and cheese medium-sized combo. He didn't come in asking for a roast. Thankfully, the guy was either A, nice, or B, somehow understood my gibberish as I frantically tried to explain why I just called him a doofus, as he never reported me to my manager. There were a few other occasions where instead of calling my customers a doofus, I called out sausage party instead of sausage platter, or telling a customer at the front counter to pull around as I was working drive-thru as well. But there was one particular moment that topped them all. At one point when I was working at this job, I thought it'd be a good idea to get our drive-thru times down by talking faster, because our drive-thru times had to be 3 minutes or less. Not a good idea. There were 3 headsets at the time, and 2 or, well, 3 witnesses if you include the customer as to what happened this day. In our headsets, when a car pulls around, we get a ding, similar to how phone notifications work. And when I got this ding in my headset, I went to answer it. But instead of saying, "Hi, welcome to name of restaurant," I said, "Hi, welcome to..." What made this situation worse was that I tried redeeming myself. I got so annoyed that I couldn't say what I was trying to say, that more gibberish just kept pouring out. I either sounded like some deranged lunatic took over the headset, or like Jim Carrey possessed me and took over my body and was somehow trying to communicate to this man. Finally, I gave up. I looked at another employee who had a headset on, who, by the way, looked absolutely terrified at what they just witnessed, and said, "You take it!" Because I was done at this point. Then I went off to go sulk somewhere. Imagine being that poor man in the drive-thru and what he must have thought. Well, hopefully this made y'all feel better about yourselves somehow. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if y'all would like to see more. And don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. I do have various social media account links down below if you guys would like to check those out. And don't forget to leave a comment down below if you guys had anything similar happen to you guys, or if I'm just, you know, weird. Anyways, bye guys!